everybody, and welcome back to Evil Aurora Plays Baldur's Gate 3. I am your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we snuck into Baldur's Gate from Rivington after getting ourselves fully upgraded as a, unlocking all of our potential. We've now unlocked all of the illithid powers. And since we've been to all the shops and bought all the equipment that we wanted to buy, we're all looking pretty swish at the moment. We're now going to complete the missions outside in Rivington. So first things first, we're heading to the circus.
Let's go inside. Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you! What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
Oh.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
I'd like to enter the circus.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Oh, yes, I am.
Ah! Blood! Tasty blood!
Oh.
So delicious!
Jeez.
Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
I've actually been hired. I'm your new bard. Thank you very much. Or I'm your new bard.
Oof. Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Oh well, she should have practiced those high notes. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
All right. Now, essentially in here, it's more shopping. We've also got Akabi that we can attempt to play his game. Got a couple of things I want to pick up from here. I want to go here first with Boney.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service.
I like to statue myself in my camp.
Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
Statue will be in my night clothes.
Tremendous! Stony, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshade Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it.
All right. We've also got...
Ah, the adventurer. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
No, I just don't have anything
Nothing
else
caught
to...
you.
Nope, all right. Then we've got a good friend here.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry, I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
What have you got?
Yes, I has lots of stuffs, just for you.
Alright, what do we got here? Throwing weapons. Ooh, more potions of speed. Yes, please. That's really just the gloves. I'll come back for that if I need it.
But
Alright. Word with Lucretius.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg.
Oh.
Ah! And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Alright.
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd.
We'll examine the cage.
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
Sure, let's do that. Break the lock.
It jams shut, trapping her within.
But it's not the kitty. Maybe we should go.
What have I got? I know I've got this in the potion bag. There we go. We can actually speak to this raptor.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And blood beats.
Yeah, have something to eat. There you are.
Poor Peanut. He doesn't look...
Meat.
Okay. We got the circus act.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible.
Between you and me, I love a good clown. And Dribbles is the best.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
I sure did. His opponent was really clutching at straws.
Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
A bloodthirsty rush of fury engulfs you. You want to butcher the crowd, women and children alike, and soak in their innards. It is glorious.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
I'll go up.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart. always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special?
Look at my face. It's the blood blessing that corrupts my skull.
No, it's not that silly head of yours. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
To bleed is the spot of the show. Praise the Absolute.
Blink dog.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Here comes the punchline.
Ooh, damn.
Swift and lethal. Hitazeth.
On my way.
There we go.
A doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
Read. Farm, I see you. The thirst and art, the passion. The trail of cold bloody murders. Circus appears to be boasting a collection of misfits. Right.
I have something to ask.
Hey there, Lucretius.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
An impersonator, are you sure?
As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
All right. I'll look for Dribbles.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
All right. So we got that mission now. Let's have a word with Akabi.
Dribbles is dead. Joyous news! He was most irritating. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders is better than any clown. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
Sure.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
Have failed perceptions here.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Can I spin again?
Yes!
Try one more time.
Alas, no.
Staff of the Mumbling Wizard. And a +1 breastplate. Yes, Firebolt? So it's a quarterstaff, but it might accidentally shoot fireball instead of firebolt. It's actually kind of funny, that one, actually. I really like it. How much gold do I have left? Let's get Will to do it.
Dribbles is dead. Behold, spin. To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination. Akabi has traveled. Or, if luck smiles upon you, no more questions. Let us see.
See if Will can spot the deception. No, no duck there.
Alas, no.
A definite blue broom of flying. Alright.
I'm ready. Let's see what I can glean.
Dribbles it. Behold, spin. To win prizes, let us.
You notice a glint in Akabi's
Ah,
beard.
there you go.
As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas, no jackpot.
Cheating, I saw you rid the wheel.
You dare speak to me as if we were equals? I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
Go for the next spin. Fine.
Alas, no jackpot for you.
Unlucky thief gloves and oh, is that the reverse rain cloak? Yeah, you're always wet while wearing it. Sleight of hand +2. Actually, not that bad in that regard. All right, that's cool.
On I go.
We've burnt enough gold. The only item that he, if you can get him to send you to, I think if you do one more spin with him, he'll, if you can get him to send you to Cholt, and there's a really nice trident there that you can get, but it's not really an item that I need at this point. Alright, so our next stop is here. Actually, no, our next stop is... No, back this way. We gotta go back this way. Back to the entrance. I'll work out the most efficient path. So if we go this way, there's some people here we need to speak to.
I should speak up.
Yeah, this dude here. I've got a word with him.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
You certainly know how to make people feel welcome.
You shouldn't have to make people feel welcome in places they don't belong.
Fair.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
It's a pretty big house. I'm sure you You don't have a single room spare?
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
They stay or I'll burn the building down.
Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes. And we'd like a little something to make it better.
They don't have any toes, but I've got a hand.
Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Over my dead body.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh.
Taste my fury.
There we go.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
Yeah. Alright. Now, we go in here.
What this does.
That's curious.
Oh.
I was sure we were about to be evicted. We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
Hey, there we go.
Where am I needed? 2 steps at a time.
Careful. There are traps about.
Yes, a lot of traps.
All right. What now?
Hang on, I think if I do this, actually. Where is it? Where's the flight? There we go. Thanks, I saw it. Hey. Oh, Scratch got blown up. You better not come again. Pick up teddy bears. Gift refugees only, do not distribute. Alright.
Breathe deep and move.
That's what we find out about the trap.
Something's
Come back
on my
with
mind.
him.
Donations.
Actually... Oh. What do you need?
Food, sundries, gold. These poor refugee sods need all the help they can get.
Okay. I need to get in the barn. There's something dangerous that might be among the donations.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Thank you. And if I remember correctly, they're round this corner.
You were right. Explosive. Now give me some room. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Alright. Let me disarm this.
I thought this assignment was going to be done. No such luck.
This is gonna explode. Damn it! Why is my dexterity so low now?
Toys.
Ow.
Don't mind if I do.
Sorry about that.
Gods. Any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
Unfortunately, it was just me that was blown to smithereens. You're welcome. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to this guy with Shadowheart with us.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't...
What a sight for sore eyes. I believe there's somewhere you're supposed to be. No? Long overdue, in fact.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. I was told to keep watch for you, and point you towards home should you ever appear. And lo, you have appeared.
Let Shadowheart
Mother
handle it.
Superior sent you. Go on then. Where do I go?
So close to home, and yet you need a guiding hand. Amazing how malleable, or fragile, the mind can be. First, you need to continue onwards into the lower city. Then, seek out a place called the House of Grief. It may not be quite what you expect, but I assure you, it's the right spot. Go there, make yourself known. You will be given the welcome you deserve.
Can't you show me yourself?
Oh, no. I must remain here. In truth, I'm glad to keep my distance for now. There's been some tension in the ranks. Seems a great deal is riding on the outcome of your mission. Besides, I have business to attend to, wares to sell. Our great endeavor cannot run on faith alone. We need funds. Have a look, if you wish. Otherwise, I think we're done.
All right.
Try not to dawdle too much in the city. Mother's waiting. If you're looking for companionship, I hear they can cater to almost every taste in Sharess's caress. I am not on offer, unfortunately.
You had stuff to sell? Yeah. So, I've sold most of the stuff that I had. Yeah, I sold the nymph cloak. Don't have any dwarves in my group, but the dwarven thrower is pretty good at times. No speed potions. I think we're good. Alright. Cool. Alright, our next stop is the mail house, which is over here. There we go. Oh. Can I talk to these animals? I've actually noticed them before.
I'm under strict orders to speak to no outsiders.
Oh,
I'm
alright.
also forbidden from receiving scratches, scritches, and belly rubs.
Oh, how sad.
Mistress says not to talk to strangers.
Alright.
Woof.
I beg your pardon?
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
I think I found one of your dogs, Scratch.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, I didn't realize.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Alright. I whistle for Scratch. There he is.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
You shouldn't raise your hand to him like that.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
I'll break every bone in your body before I let you hurt that dog.
You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
I hear Lord Gortash abhors animal abuse. Perhaps I should report him to you. Now, just try this. I'll give you the count of 10 to leave these kennels. 1, 2. Oh!
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Yeah.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Oh, where'd Scratch go?
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Can I talk to Scratch? No?
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
That's awesome. Alright. I didn't actually know about that. That's cool.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Sure. Why not guaranteed?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo.
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Alright, I'll have a look.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Alright.
Oh, cursed to put my hands
So we go in here, and we have a chat with the leader of the pigeons.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
I'm Hilda the Dark Urge, ex-overseer of the Coldar Bar. Currently on medical leave.
At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumph.
Oh, good work, sir.
State
Yes.
your purpose, ground walker. I don't have all day.
I'm looking for some letters. Where can I find them?
Letters? Ah! You mean the top secret communiques attached by the tall one. If they didn't arrive,
No doubt they were attached to one of our recent casualties. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
No worries, I'll deal with it.
If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Alright. So, we go to this location across the road. Here's the funny part. It took me a little while to realize this, but featherless wings, it's the two hands. That's the symbol of the featherless wings.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
Wasn't me. Well, people die every day.
But few as good as Father Lorgan. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Alright.
No, it's not us. To claim to know the Lord's will is
I'm gonna talk to this bastard.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant.
I would agree.
Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
I don't imagine Ilmater cares about your swearing.
I suppose you're right. But the crying one has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here.
You mean the High Priest is harboring criminals?
Brilgor was a criminal, sure. But there's no way he killed Lorgan. Investigator Valeria might be content to blame the politically convenient target, but I'm not.
Well, no murder story I've read ended simply. I bet there's more afoot here.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
I best get going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Wow, talking without moving your lips. Good work. Alright, so what we do as well, we've got this amulet here.
Take me to my cherished Shura, and thy reward shall be plenty.
So we're going to go down into the basement with this medallion. We follow the trail of blood through here. And this is where the murder happened. And if we go to this bit here... There we go.
Curious.
And there should be another one on this side as well. I know Scratch. I know it's there. I just need to get someone to spot it for me. There we go.
Something over there.
There. And that opens up the secret door. But first things first, we need to go to here. And in this room here, this particular coffin, or sarcophagus. Is this the one we read?
Here lies Sister
There it is.
Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
There we go.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
No? Oh, there it is. Game was waiting to load up. Here we go.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
What happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Fuck it, why not?
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. Madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
I will use my illicit wisdom.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it? You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
No, I'll go. Let's go with advantage. There we go.
The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
All right.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
Oh,
The
good luck with
corpse
that.
is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
All right.
He's gone. Well, he always was good for a laugh.
So the amulet is now worthless. Pop that one back on. All right. Next, we go through here. There is some people that need some killing. You can just sneak up on them, but it's just as easy just to nuke them from a distance.
Be patient, child. Soon.
I'd better take a peek.
Hey, level up, alright.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What's hiding here?
Alrighty.
youth.
Ah, and that's where the murder weapon is, the dagger.
So much blood.
Should unwind in camp.
Must be where Father Logan was slaughtered. Colourful torso, torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles.
It's the torso of Dribbles is also down here. All right. So this note, if you is blah blah blah. All right. Our next stop.
Here goes nothing.
We might actually need a Starian for this, but hang on. I remember what's on the other side of this cave. This is under the bridge. Alright, that's cool. It's okay. The next step, anyway, is the South Span of Worms Crossing. It's just up here. Yeah, then we're gonna head back to camp quickly. Just gonna swap Will out for Starian. Then we're gonna leave the camp.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love.
Never a dull moment.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
Frago's Flophouse.
Very well.
Alright. So we have this key that we just picked up. We went on the key ring, no doubt. This one here, the flowery key, actually goes to...
I can't believe I got kicked out of it.
Hear me
Dumped a lot of them.
Jerez is correct. Also,
There you go. I'm going to speak to these people.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
I will hold my tongue.
Isn't it obvious, sister? He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras.
Ooh.
Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
It's talk or burn, your choice.
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
Now warn him we're coming, you know.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
Let's do it.
I knew I could count on you. We share that killer instinct.
Like that game.
And now we know that Cazador's skulking somewhere beneath the palace. It'll be infinitely easier to track him down. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Alright. Now what am I? Oh, here it is here, the stairs. The ladder, I should say.
Bet I can crack that open.
Ooh. Nope. Astarion, my man. There we go.
No time to rest.
Bloodstained note. 2 hands, now 2 hands. 2 of them more needed, covered in blood. Oh. Bloodstained parchment. Ah, here it is, the list. Hey, there we go. Temple plans?
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Ah, right here. Cool. Alright.
Best be on my way.
Oh, actually, easier just to teleport out. Alright, next destination. After we level up.
Indolence breeds madness.
Shadowheart? No, Shadowheart Lae'zel, sorry. Yes.
Still breathing, despite everything.
None of them has sticky fingers.
Gotta go have a word with the Holyphant.
Lies before me.
Welcome to the Caress, an oasis of pleasure.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face.
Yes.
You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Yes, she asked me to find the real killer.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
I found a group of shape-shifting assassins.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
I found the murder weapon.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
I assume the same reason the other people on the target list, to gain Baal's favor.
Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not a theory, I have proof. This document contains information connecting the murders to the Baal's resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Already made it through.
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Alright. And now we head upstairs.
2 doses.
2.
The librarian.
I'll give it a shot.
On all fours and
Have a word with Raphael.
What's up for discussion?
Even if you had it. You must hear me, Devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask. There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it. And you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people. Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Wow. Alrighty.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Ooh, well done. Ooh. That tingles.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Tadpole is slumbering and my blood is boiling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Ah. And speak freely.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles.
Oh, good.
Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Which one? Obvious.
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Ooh.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
All right, give it here.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
Just tell me what you want.
I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
All right, then. Why are you so eager to get a hold of the crown, though?
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting.
No doubt.
And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him.
Yes, the empire literally
Karsus'
fell
folly,
out of the sky.
The bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Fine. I think you'd make a fantastic Archdevil Supreme.
You're too kind. And extremely insightful. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
All right, then. So why haven't you got it already?
It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown
Daddy
and
took it from you.
squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged, but only for a decade or so. Then I waited. ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Alright then. I'm sure I'll get you the crown. Yes, you're going to get it. When the moment comes, give it to me in exchange for the hammer.
Give the crown.
A simple transaction, it seems. Take
Yep.
Raphael's deal and
Get
you
the
put,
hammer.
there's no guarantee that
That's
and
cool.
if you take the deal,
Yep,
he
that's
claims his
fine.
ambition
Yep,
is
that's good.
Skvar!
Yes.
We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
I agree. Where do I sign?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order.
Okay.
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
It's a bug on my mic. Sign.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope.
Thank you.
I'll be seeing you. And when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Nah, we'll just go in and steal it. Alrighty. Oh, what encumbered me? Oh, the hammer did. Makes sense. Give that to Lae'zel. And I'll send the torso back to camp. Alright.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Let's hope Orpheus doesn't rip our heads off the moment we free him, though.
The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our deaths, and too much to lose. Now, to the Chares's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Alright.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Nice to have a moment of peace and quiet.
I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain.
It's fine.
Do you have any idea what it was?
Nope, no idea.
You didn't feel it? Then perhaps my protection. But I was sure. Never mind. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses and make sure this doesn't happen again.
Ugh. Alright. Downstairs. Hey, Voss.
Voss, friend to the Comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Yep, I've got it.
The hammer? How can it be that you came to possess it? Was it Raphael?
Hey, none of your fucking business.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword.
Yeah, silver
I will
sword.
carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Now I can buy... Ooh. No, he's just going to give that to Lae'zel, isn't he? He hasn't given it to me yet. Alright. I'll just ignore him.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
No. We're all good.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Alright. Alrighty. To Lae'zel.
Action, not reaction.
There we go.
Looking ahead.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
Alright. What other details did Lae'zel miss?
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Alright, that's all good. Alrighty. And the last thing we need to do here...
I know you have.
Oh, now this guy was...
Bloody gnomes. Think they can get away with anything. Neelikers threw explosives at the Steel Watch.
Ooh.
We need to find where they burrowed themselves up. You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well.
Ooh. Sounds a bit radical.
You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidating violence.
Alright, take the job.
Good. Sniff them out. Gut them clean. Keep Baldur's Gate safe. Bring the head back here when it's done. I'll be around.
He was whispering at me that he needed me to do something the other day. Alright. Let us change over again. Want to get Will back. Back to the palace. Not the palace, the temple. The person was murdered.
There's no point arguing with the guard. Past that checkpoint without the right paper.
Never seen one in the flesh before. I want to have a word.
Yeah. Tressum seems nervous, but you can't quite tell why.
You wouldn't have to anything to do with all the missing pigeons, would you?
Please. I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy luxuriating in solitude.
I'll be happy to leave you as soon as I find out what happened to the pigeons.
If it'll hasten your departure... I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favorite meat.
What's your first, then?
Beholder.
Yeah.
But it's exceedingly rare to come by. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
I'm not leaving till you stop hunting the pigeons.
In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Whoosh. Stupid catbird. Alright. Alrighty.
You didn't even fight back.
Alright.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
There we go.
Thank the gods.
Cool. And I'll let Pigeon know that his birds are now safe.
You've returned, yet my flyers have not. I suppose they've flown this mortal coop, so to speak. Make your report. How did the battle unfold?
They died bravely.
Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight. As for you, flightless one, it was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed.
Alright. Now we go to the South Span again. And we got to head into town.
The librarian does this thing with her wig on all fours.
We actually need to get into this middle area.
Let's go to Khan's Gardens. She has the most fabulous no door to unhinged. My tools can fix anything.
Did you see how far that watch is?
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Not close to Duke Older Ravengard's own son, surely.
Good try, but no.
Please let me in. I'm meant to be the coronation orchestra. My big break.
Berkshire minstrels, I swear to hell. Whatever. I'm not getting it in the neck because some flautist was missing. You want the last door on the right. Hop to it, bards. You're late enough as is. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Haha. All right.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished.
Good.
Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
I know.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
All right.
Is expecting you.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the
Please make
guards.
your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to...
All right.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Point taken. I'll keep things peaceful.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, what a moment. The blade of frontiers graces our halls.
My father. He's here.
Crawling back from his bloody disgrace. It's my favorite assassin. Gods, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah, my eyes are very sore.
Orin told me she made a fool of you. But I should have known you wouldn't go down that easy.
You know me.
Then she didn't lie. The past is lost to you. Let me clear up some mysteries then. We share so much history. You and I initiated this plot.
Oh.
We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated.
What's the Holy Absolute have to do with this?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work.
Bitch.
Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorpe. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god. It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal and act on their behalf. But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
I'll make her pay.
Good, good. I can see you're still your old self. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
So why is the Crown failing?
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
Well, what kind of partnership do you have in mind?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric felled, Orin proves treacherous. She craves the Netherstones for her own, desperate to impress Baal. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I'm not afraid of her.
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before.
Yeah, well.
She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to the Scion of Baal. You are his dear prince. He created you to rule.
Damn straight. All right. You show proper respect. Good.
Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
I can detect no deceit.
Get out of my head.
This alliance could serve us well.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
Yeah, it's the kid.
Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger, hidden among us. Squaw!
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
All right, then. Surely, yeah. I'm going now.
Before you do, come and witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard.
Ravengard cuts his head off.
I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
I will nod.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
All right.
Seems simple enough.
Oh, hang on, actually. Let's go back upstairs. I forgot. Where did Duke Ravengard go? I was going to have Will say hello to him, but I forgot to do that. Alright, never mind. Alrighty. Got the waypoint for this location in here.
Means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken.
Stalking around.
They're drunk.
Who needs them when you've got flames in your fist?
I almost believe.
And this leads us down into prison.
Don't give me trouble now.
Shh. Every time. Oh my god. There we go. I want to go over here. And then...
Am I needed?
Alright.
Walk in death.
Alrighty, so this is the underground area where we've got to do a bunch of tests and whatnot, and potentially fight the dragon under the city. I don't think I'm going to fight the dragon, but I am going to do the test, mostly because I don't really want the sword, which you get for beating the dragon, but I do want the helmet, and you don't need to defeat the dragon to get the helmet. So, on that note, that's where we're going to leave today's session, and then we'll come back next time, and we'll do that, and then we're going to head to Sorceress Sundries and beat up a wizard and rob that vault. But, for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Evil Aurora Plays Baldur's Gate 3. Bye!